Welcome back to Diecast Restoration. I figure it's about time we work on our CPG Mustang here made by Keener. This has got to be one of the most hideous cars I've ever seen. I don't know too much about it. I just kind of briefly read up on it this morning, but back in the early 80s, Keener had a line of cars called Fast Ones, and they featured license plates from different states. So I've recreated the license plate for this car, which is an Indiana plate. Not a bad casting. It looks like it's got some pretty good details on it. So today I want to accentuate the details that are here, minus all these like file marks. On this, see the file marks? Look at that, file marks, file marks, file marks. Got a little bit of dookie stuck in the wheel. No big deal. I checked out the price on these for anybody who's interested. They're somewhat collectible. This is about a $4 car all day long. So there's plenty of other Keener models that are like way more collectible and super cool. So check them out. Even like the race semis have the same kind of weird bumper on the back. So yeah, you got to get past this if you want to collect these bad boys. So we're going to have a nice little Sunday today. We're not going to go super over the top with this thing. I'm just hoping to have a nice clean looking 1980 GT Mustang. Okay. I like opening up new brands of diecast because you just never know how they're put together, what you're going to find. It's kind of cool. It's not bad interior. Not bad. Alright, let's see about stripping this snake off of here. Look at this thing. That's a pretty good casting, eh? Check it out. It's got a pretty decent cowl on it. That's raised a little bit more than stock, so that's pretty sweet looking, right? This is a very appropriate size for this tail. It's even maybe raised up a little bit, but it kind of gives it a good look. It's a shame they put those crazy bumpers on the back. Look at them details, man. This thing's pretty sweet. Except for the back. It's too bad. Oh, some of these file marks are deep. Whatever file they were using to clean these up, man, that was a serious file. I don't know about you guys, but just seeing this casting kind of brings back some memories, you know? Looking good. I did a very mild wheeled upgrade. Check it out. Gleek, 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 gleek. It's looking a lot better with the wheel wells filled out a little bit. I think that's looking a lot better already. Good, good, good. I did an axle tube in the front, as you can see, and then I was able to just sneak the rear ones in. So I'm liking that. We're going to have to do a little bit of work on this base, so I might pull these wheels out, or maybe we'll just work around them. I'm not too sure. Whoop. Bloop. That's looking pretty close to me. I think that's the red we need right there. A nice deep red. It's got that factory Mustang vibe. Sweet. So the plan is I'm going to head to the spray booth. We'll lay down some white sealer first as like a primer. We'll throw down our red and then I'm going to clear coat it. And check out our Mustang. I put one little coat of clear on there just to kind of protect it. It's almost like having a save point in the project, if that makes sense. It's like everything up until this point is now saved. We'll get her clicked into the stand here. I think I'm going to start by taping off this little side trim. I like doing these builds where we take these cars that are pretty much like unrecognizable and we make it look like what it's supposed to be. Like a good example would be that Bronco we recently did, or that cheapy Blazer we recently did. I understand they're not like intense customs, but I like doing them. I don't know. I like seeing the models the way they were kind of intended to be from the factory. I don't know if that makes good content, but for the most part, you guys haven't been complaining. Sweet. That should be a nice crispy line. If this would stay connected, it's starting to get a little mad. George is getting angry. So I've gone and sprayed our trim. Just want to have a look-see, see how she fared. Hell yeah, that turned out pretty good. Gleek, 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 gleek. I like that. Do 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 beep beep beep. And we're gonna put some up here like this. A little bit tricky to tape off, but I'm going to do this on both sides. And that should really set this thing off, even though it's probably incorrect for this exact year of car. It's going to be a lot of back and forth taping. Right now I got the airbrush loaded up with the black, and I'm going to just keep it that way until we're done here so I don't have to keep cleaning it. We'll just move right on over to this side and just keep on taping. I think this thing's going to look real good. Beauty. That should give us some nice clean lines using those vinyls. Pimp. So I'm going to keep taping this off, and then we'll go back and we'll spray the two sides, and then we'll see about doing the hood. I'm not sure yet if we're going to do the GT stripe or not. We probably will, just because we got all that free real estate on the hood there, so we probably will, even if it's not right. So let me keep on taping this off a little bit, and then I'll meet you back in the spray booth. Hell yeah, man. Look at that thing. Gleek, 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 gleek. It's starting to look like a Mustang now. Sweet. That hood made all the difference. So I'm looking forward to doing the final clear coat on this bad boy, but there's a couple little details I want to do first. We got headlights, we got fog lights, we got turn indicators that are on that black trim. So that might be, we might paint some vinyls for those, I'm not sure. But she's looking good. I'm sure everyone's got an 80s Mustang story. You feel free to leave them in the comments. The front end's looking pretty legit. There's little running lights in here that I need to do as well. I think the best bet for both of these is going to be if I paint some vinyl strips orange. Because then I can just stick them on and stick them on and they'll actually look like reflectors. So we're going to go hit these with some grabber orange, just enough to make them bright. And then this will be our side markers and our signal lights. Cool. The front end on the Mustang is looking pretty good. Got our little turn indicators and our side markers installed. So I'm thinking I'd like to go clear coat this beast, and then we'll finish up our little bit of work we need to do on the base, and then we'll be able to do an assembly. She's looking great so far. She's looking like a Mustang, and that's exactly what I wanted. Here's a sneak peek of our Mustang before I do an assembly here. I think she's looking pretty sweet. I love this thing. I can't believe it started out as that snake mobile. Ugh, it's terrible. But now she's looking pretty good. And those are going to need a little, probably 2 coats of paint. They're looking a little thin, so I'm going to give that a second to dry. And then I'll come back and do that one more. And then we just got to throw on our license plate. How exciting. I threw our little Indiana plate on there. And she's good to go. Let me get the rotisserie. Check out our Mustang. I think she's looking real good in that nice red paint. Everything kind of came together nicely here at the end. I ended up going red on red interior, and I like it. It's funky, man. It's a nice car. Nice Mustang. You just got to back it up. Wherever you go, you got to back it up so nobody can see that rear bumper, and you're fine. Beautiful car otherwise. And it was a nice little custom for a Sunday. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like to support the channel. Say hello in the comments. Hit the little notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Hope you like my Mustang. Okay, let me know. Bye.